Elena, seriously? You went through my pockets?
I was doing laundry. What is it?
It's for an investment opportunity. Chloe told me about it. Her family's jeweler. It's an asset, something that holds value. You're thinking I bought a ring for someone else? After everything we've built, you really think that little of me?
You said Greece was financially responsible for our 10th anniversary.
A vacation is a liability. This is money working for us. My career is about to take off. Chloe's father is the chief of surgery. These connections matter. You have to trust me.
I'm going to be late.
He was ready for tears, for anger, for a scene. What he got was silence.
My wife, Elena, she's a nurse here somewhere.
Resident Carter, Sterling tells me you're showing promise on the vascular rotation.
Not Elena, not his wife, just a nurse here somewhere.
We've heard so much about you.
All good things, I hope.
Daniel always says you're the rock, the unsung hero. It must be so hard with the schedules.
Elena is so much stronger than I am. I'm in awe, really.
You sell yourself short. Shall we?
They look like the couple on the wedding cake. The one I never had.
That dress. I think I saw it at Nordstrom Rack 2 seasons ago. Bless her heart, trying so hard. The shrimp puffs are quite good.
$1,200 for the privilege of standing in that room like a ghost. I went back out anyway, to the music, to the light, to where my husband was still dancing with another woman.
While I buried my mother, he was on a boat. Hey, it's me. I know you're busy. Mom's service was fine. Thanks for the flowers. I saw Chloe's picture. Looks like fun. Talk later.
Elena! It's Chloe. You have to help her.
I need you to step back, Daniel. We have her.
No, you don't understand. It's Chloe. It's Chloe. Sterling, her father. You have to save her. Do you understand me? You have to.
Let's intubate. Get me a 7.0 tube, suction.
The next morning, I made coffee. The sky was gray. I had the day off. Are you busy for lunch?
No, Maya, I'm not. Where?
The little Italian place by your office. 1 o'clock.
I wasn't falling apart. I was organizing. Every transfer I'd made to the Daniel Carcer Medical Fund, every paycheck deposit that wasn't mine. I calculated the interest. The number was very specific.
You look normal. It's freaking me out. I'm fine. They're saying you saved Chloe's life. They're saying Daniel was crying and begging. Is that true? I need you to do something for me. I need the publicly available audit reports for the hospital foundation the last 5 years and any public filings related to the Sterling family donations.
The foundation, why?
I just need to see the patterns of money, of where it comes from, where it goes, who gets credit.
Elena, what are you doing?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just gathering information. I want the receipts.
Okay, I'll get you the reports. What else?
I saw a lawyer yesterday morning, before the shift.
And? I'm filing. The paperwork is being drawn up. She says I have a strong case, especially with the financial records. You've been busy.
I haven't been sleeping much.
About last night, I was in shock. I wasn't thinking. The things I said, I didn't mean it. I was scared. She was dying, and her father, it's complicated. My career, I just panicked.
It's okay. I understand.
Thank you. We'll talk more tomorrow. We'll figure this out.
He thought I had forgiven him. He thought we were going to figure it out. He had no idea. For the first time in a long time, what I felt wasn't grief. It was finality.
Elena, I wanted to thank you, personally. What you did, if you hadn't been so quick with the airway, thank you. It's my job.
Daniel is wrecked with guilt. He can't stop talking about how amazing you were.
He doesn't need to feel guilty.
It's not what you think. What he and I have, it's intellectual. A meeting of minds. He needs someone who understands the pressures of that world. The ambition, you know?
I'm sure you're a great help to his career.
After the accident, he took me there. He needed to say goodbye to that part of his life. He needed closure.
The lighting is nice. That time of day is good for pictures.
What?
Golden hour. It's a flattering filter. Makes everything look warm. You should tell him to get the chap paint on the door fixed, though. The landlord never does anything unless you nag him for months. ER, Carter.
We need to talk. Did Chloe come to see you?
She brought coffee.
What did she say?
She said you took her to our old apartment for closure.
She gets the wrong idea. She's emotional. I was just being supportive. It didn't mean anything.
Okay.
Okay? That's all you have to say? I want you to say you believe me. I want you to say we can move past this. She's unstable, Elena. She's gonna ruin everything. My career, everything. You have to talk to her. Make her understand we're fine.
I have to go.
Elena, I need you on chest compressions.
All right, Elena?
Starting compressions. No pulse. Resuming compressions.
The quiet ones always hurt the most.
Hey, what's all this? What is this?
It's a draft. My lawyer sent it over for review.
Your lawyer. What is this? Elena, what are you doing?
I'm ensuring an equitable division of assets based on contribution.
Contribution? This is insane. You're trying to bankrupt me before I even started.
I'm asking for what I put in with interest. It seems fair.
Fair? After everything I've been through? After the accident, the stress, the Chloe? This is your way of punishing me?
It's a financial calculation, Daniel, not a punishment.
You need to call your lawyer. Tell her to stop. This is a mistake. We can work this out. We're not getting divorced.
I think we are.
You don't mean that.
When the door closed behind him, my hands finally shook. Just a little.
There you are, a thread.
She wasn't just spending the foundation's money on galas and good PR. She was fuddling it to herself. I wasn't planning dramatic revenge. I was gathering the pieces.
Rough day, Carter? Don't worry, we've all had expensive months.
It's fabricated. Someone with a grudge has photoshopped statements.
Of course, must be. That All Beret place is a real ripoff anyway. My wife's engagement ring came from there. I'd know that receipt from Matt anywhere.
She marched into her father's outer office and demanded he have IT trace the post. Said it was defamatory harassment and that you were obviously behind it.
What did Staling say?
He opened the door, looked at her, and said, "My office is for hospital business, not your personal dramas. Handle it." Then he closed it in her face. Then she found Daniel in the cafeteria and lost it. Called you a bitter witch. Said if he couldn't control his wife, maybe he wasn't worth all this trouble.
Interesting.
They pulled the Sterling Foundation's volunteer logs for the last 18 months, cross-referencing with badge swipes and supervisor reports.
And?
Chloe logged 200 hours in the pediatric oncology playroom. The cameras show maybe 20. Half of those were 5-minute selfie visits with the kids.
So she falsified records.
Massively. To get that Youth Philanthropy Leader Award, but that's not the big part. They're looking at the Horizon Advisory money now.
How did that come up?
Maybe they noticed $50,000 for strategic social media expression that produced 3 Instagram posts. Preliminary findings go to a subcommittee in 10 minutes. Sterling will be there, the CFO too. Chloe won't. But Daniel's been asked to be available for clarification.
Clarification on what?
On his relationship to the Foundation's activities. The walls are closing in, Elena, and they're not leaning on you.
The CFO slid a printout across the table. A $5,000 resort charge in Napa, the weekend of the Stanford Vascular Conference. Sterling looked at him and said, "The Foundation does not fund romantic getaways, doctor. Ever." Then he ordered every penny charged back to Daniel personally.
I don't care what he said. You fix this, Daddy. You have to. Hello? Dad. You.
What audio?
Background noise. Starter wife. She said the quiet parts out loud.
It's over. Unanimous. All payments to Horizon are frozen pending full forensic audit. Her volunteer awards are receded. The Foundation is issuing a public correction, and Sterling voted with them.
What does that mean?
It means he sacrificed her to save the Foundation. Effective immediately, all family members are recused from any operational or financial role. He didn't say my daughter. He said family members. And Daniel? He folded. Said he was seduced by the access and deeply regretted the pain he caused. He threw her under the butt too. Actual tears. Pathetic.
So it's done.
For her, more than done. They're asking for the ring back. The Foundation lawyer is drafting a demand for the return of the improperly sourced asset or equivalent value. Not the man, not the status, not the money, not the sparkly toy.
Thanks, Maya, for everything.
Elena.
The door was locked for a reason, Daniel.
They're taking the ring back. The Foundation's lawyers. I have to pay them back $42,000, plus the Napa trip, plus the other things. I'm ruined, Elena. My credit, my reputation. Sterling won't look at me. I'm on probation. I deserve it. I know I do. I got caught up in the glitter of it. The access. I thought it was the fast track to the life we were supposed to have.
The life we were supposed to have. Life you had to put you through school. You had a home. You had someone who believed in you when you forgot to come home. That was the life. You just didn't want
I'm not a bad person, Elena. I made a mistake. One huge, catastrophic mistake.
The ring was just the receipt.
I'm sorry. For the funeral, for the ER, for the ring. I love you. I never stopped. I was just lost. Please, give me another chance. Let me fix this. I'll do anything. Please, don't leave me. I can't do this without you. I don't know how.
Daniel. Your regret is not my problem anymore.
Now you need to leave.
I didn't hear the door close, but I knew it was closed forever.
It's all there. Family members rescued, questionable contracts terminated, strengthened financial oversight. Everyone who needs to know, knows.
And her?
Gone. Instagram private, bio stripped down to Boston. In real life, her father packed her off to Bar Harbor in November, empty and freezing. The ring's the best part. Daniel had to liquidate what was left of his investments to pay them back. The ring went back to the jeweler. Chloe even tried to buy it herself for sentimental reasons.
And?
The manager told her it wasn't for sale. To anyone. Ongoing legal and ethical discussions. She doesn't get the symbol, the money, or the man. He wants nothing to do with her. Blames her for ruining his career. She hates him right back.
It's quiet now. For you. For them, the consequences are just beginning. Daniel's residency review is next month. Chloe's a ghost in the world she built. I'm glad it's over. Are you? Really? I'm glad I'm free.
No way! That's amazing, Elena!
It's just a nomination.
It's not just anything. It's what you deserve for saving lives, including, unfortunately, one particularly toxic one.
You're going to be okay. More than okay. I know.
She looks peaceful, rested, happy. Elena?
Sorry. Do I know you?
It's Daniel.
Oh, right. Daniel, how are you?
I'm okay.
Good. Well, take care.
Hey, man, you're blocking the line.
Miss Carter, this is Robert Sterling calling.
Dr. Sterling.
The call came on a Thursday morning while I was making coffee.
I wonder if you might have a moment to meet, informally. There's a matter I'd like to discuss.
Regarding?
A personal matter, not hospital business. The cafe in the lobby, 4 o'clock.
All right.
I'll be direct. This is for you.
What is it?
A gesture of apology and compensation for the profound unprofessionality and personal distress as you were objected to by members of this institution.
Including my compensation.
It's blank. You write the number. Within reason, I will sign it discreetly, no connection to the hospital or
She
foundation.
was trying to settle me like a line item. Why?
I beg your pardon?
The audit is done. The policies are changed. What entanglements are you buying off?
The optics are never fully resolved. You are a valued employee, a nominee for Nurse of the Year. Your continued satisfaction is in the best interest of the hospital's harmony.
My satisfaction doesn't come from your envelope, Dr. Sterling.
This is a clean solution for everyone.
I understand exactly what it is. You're offering me money to make your conscience and your board feel better, to make me go away quietly, but my going away doesn't require your generosity. It's already done.
Then what do you want?
Nothing from you. Not your money, not your apology, not your concern. I want to do my job and be judged on my work, not on who I was or wasn't married to. That's all. Thank you for the tea and for the nomination. That actually means something.
Nurse Carter? I'm in your 4 p.m. trauma simulation. I read about your work in the MPC last month. The way you manage that airway under pressure, it's why I switched to ER. You will be. You'll be better. Now let's go see if you can find a vein on a screaming dummy.
The water was the kind of blue I had only seen in postcards, and I was finally in Greece. Daniel had called it financially irresponsible. He was right about one thing. It changed everything.
Oh my god, it's even more stunning than the pictures. I'm so jealous and proud. You're really there.
I'm really here.
Any gorgeous, mysterious Greek men offering you boat rides into the sunset?
No, there was a very nice old man at the bakery who gave me an extra spanopedi. Does that count?
You sound different. Lighter.
I feel quiet inside. It's nice. The noise was gone.
No wedding. That's what this is for, to just be, without all the noise.
Just wind, sea, and the fact of my own breathing. He promised Greece first class someday, when the timing was right. Instead, I came alone, in coach, and it was perfect. I didn't think about the past. I didn't plan the future. I stood there and let a sunset be enough. More than enough. For the first time in a very long time, I was exactly where I was supposed to be. The new apartment smelled like paint and lemons. Sunlight made even the dust look hopeful. I hadn't touched any of it in 7 years. I'd packed it away for later. Later had finally arrived. Before Daniel, before tuition, before survival became the only skill that mattered, there had been color.
Hi, is this Elena? It's Ben from the building. We met in the lobby yesterday. I was losing a fight with the recycling bin.
The great bin crisis of move-in day. Hi, Ben.
A bunch of us are grabbing drinks at the corner pub tonight, just casual, to welcome the new people. I was wondering if you'd like to come. No
I'd love to, but I think I'm going to take a rain check. I've got something I just started here, and I'd kind of like to see where it goes.
Totally. Another time, maybe. Good luck with the thing you started.
Thanks, Ben. It wasn't anything yet, just a beginning. But it was mine, my beginning, and that was all that mattered.